Imduna, not ranked. So it's great to see Imduna here. And Canales, number 32 ranked in World Archery competition. Big smiles from our archers. Talk about the pressure they're under right now, under the lights in front of this huge crowd.
Yeah, for the Korean, it's nothing new. They're used to pressure. Everything they do is under pressure, but for Spain, we'll see how she does.
All right, tell us about the distance, the target face, and how we're going to score this match.
All right, so these archers are going to be shooting 18 meters, which is roughly 20 yards. They're shooting at a 40-centimeter triangle face target, so we see 3 separate targets. They put 1 arrow in each of those target faces. And the scoring on recurve is set scoring, which means 2 points for a win for the 3-arrow total, 1 point for a tie, and 0 if you lose the set. First to 6 wins the match.
First to 6. And it's going to be Imduna who sets us off. There's a 20-second shot clock for each arrow.
10.
Great shot. That's also good to understand that her sight is set for this lighting.
10.
And just like that, you could see that Ilia grabbed a click on her sight.
And one thing with recurve that can be a little tough in this setting is seeing your string, which is important for alignment under these big lights. And they're both coming out firing.
Don't seem to have any nerves whatsoever.
10, 10, 10. Perfect score.
Perfect score for Imduna.
Oh, 10, 10, 10.
And just like that,
Perfect score.
so perfect score. So 30 points apiece for these archers, which means they're going to split 1 set point each. And like you said, Crystal, first archer to 6 wins. But what happens if we go 5-5?
Shoot off, my favorite.
And we'll talk about that if we get to that in this Indoor Archery World Series final gold medal match for women's recurve. Replay. Let's take a look at what you're seeing, Crystal.
So it's a close-up of her plunger and the arrow. We can't see the clicker on the other side, but super clean release there.
And of course, during the course of the evening, we're going to see different diameter arrows because that arrow is pretty much the smallest arrow that we see in competition, but there are arrows that are, the rules allow larger arrows, correct?
Correct, yes. Both of these archers are going to be shooting what's typically deemed an outdoor arrow on for the compounders, but you see a lot of recurvers going to shoot these skinny arrows.
And a lot of that has to do with the cycle we're in as it relates to the Olympics, I would imagine. This is a qualification year for a lot of Olympians. Another 10.
Nine.
Just outside left into the 9 ring. There's a groan from the crowd, and you can see that Ilia responding.
Yeah, some of these archers aren't going to be used to that. If you shoot in other countries, this is pretty typical to what you're going to experience.
Nine.
Another big yell, actually, from the crowd.
Oh, 10, 10, 10. Perfect
Another
score.
perfect score. For this shot needs to be taken.
9.
And now, little 9 out left, so let's talk about when is it appropriate to start grabbing clicks, right? Because it might be you, might be the sight.
My theory is you move it. If you're in a medal match, you just want to score points. You don't care if it's you, if you're struggling with something, you move that sight.
Well, here in Las Vegas, Nevada, set scoring system in women's recurve. Imduna is up 3 sets to 1.
So that was a great close-up of her arrow going through the clicker there.
What's the clicker?
The clicker is that little piece you see that the arrow's tucked underneath, and that's essentially to tell the archer their draw length is consistent every time. When the clicker goes around the arrow, that's when they release.
Critical, because with recurve archery, the more you pull back, the more poundage you're pulling back. So if you're pulling back at different distances, the arrow is going to land in different spots, correct?
Exactly. It's not like compound where we have a solid wall that you're stuck at a set distance.
3 sets to 1. The Spaniard, Canales, starts us off, needing to put the pressure on with a 10. Now another flick of the sight, but it caught the bottom. Crystal will explain how that scores in a moment. Ooh, see that one went just outside.
It does, yes. So all you have to do is touch that line to get the higher scoring arrow. Otherwise, it's the lower scoring arrow.
Elia. More pressure.
10.
No question about that 10.
No, but both of those are a little low and right.
There it is. 10, 10, 10. Perfect score.
Okay, so a 10, 10, 10 for Canales. Okay, so a 10. So now we're going to have to see what a judge has to say, because we have a 9 asterisk on the score.